Welcome, Three Cushion sports fans. My name is Ira Lee. I'm your host, and we are at the 2024 USBA National Championship here in Modesto, California, at the Billiard House. We're going to watch the last match of the day. Just as we're still in the preliminary rounds, and we still have 3 more days of play, but we're just playing the qualification rounds now. And 2 big guns are playing right now. Raymon Groot, originally from the Netherlands, now living in New York. And Carlo Mario, Colombian player, one of the top players from New York as well. He and Raymon are big rivals, and they're in the same group, and only 3 will qualify. This is the last match of the day. We're going to bring you the action here. First, I'm going to thank our sponsors. Predator CRM, makers of the Predator Revo carbon fiber shafts, carbon fiber 3 cushion shafts that have taken the world by storm. You can find those shafts at caramsports.com. Check it out. You can buy all Predator gear, Predator Caram products, as well as Predator Arena Mark II billiard lights, the best in the world. Simonis Billiard Cloth, Simonis Rapide 300. That's what we're playing on. Authentic, accurate, always. Aramith Balls, the best billiard balls in the business. Favorite balls of all 3 cushion billiard players. $1 million billiard products. Go check out Hector Acampo's billiard products. He's from the West Coast, and he's got lots of great products. $1 million billiards. And thank you to our host, Billiard House. Of course, we are playing USBA 3 Cushion National Championship. I'd like to thank our sponsors that actually created a travel fund for the winners of the USBA official tournaments to travel to compete internationally. USBA Travel Fund, we thank our generous sponsors. And we're watching the last few innings, or a few minutes of Raymon Groot's practice, and then we will start the match. Raymon Groot is a very, very experienced top player from the Netherlands. Big tournament player. He just came back from Viersen, Germany, and got 3rd place in the World Championships along with his teammate, 4-time U.S. national champion Hugo Patino. So both players are shooting very well, and can't wait to see this match here with you. Enjoy this match here with you today. About ready to start right after they finish their practice. Mario is waiting while Raymon practices his opening break shot. playing under the beautiful arena lights, and the players are ready to lag. Okay? And it looks like Carlos Mario has won the lag. And he will break with the white as is customary. UMB rules. The lag is such an important shot because the top players usually can average 2 or 3 on the break. So it's really the only shot that a player can expect to get every game. And Carlos just misses that. Good try. If you notice his speed, right away stays away from the yellow. He doesn't want to leave Raymon's cue ball anywhere close to the balls. Oh, what a nice shot. Look at this. Did he hit it hard enough? It's got the spin. Oh, just hit it a little too soft, but it had a good line. Maximum spin, check side on the first rail, floats slowly across, and he almost spun it in. But again, a little defense. Okay, well, Carlo Mario got double kissed on that shot, so couldn't get the line he was looking for. Goes back to his chair. Leaves Raymon with a natural here, off the red, 3 rails. A little bit of left spin. Perfect. Looking for another opening here.
Score? How many points? 1.
And Raymon's continuing to play with the confidence he played in the last game. Definitely was at a world-class clip in the event so far. And he is definitely in a good position to start this game off. The red is big as a basketball in the corner there, and now he's going to go 4 rails off the left side of this white. Scoring very confidently. Raymon's one of those players that really knows how to solve all the problems on the table. There's all sorts of difficult situations where there's kisses and there's no path, no angle. So much knowledge. did he hit it fast enough? Did he hit it fast enough? It was a great line. Just a little bit slow. Okay, but that's 3 points. The last match of the day. Both players have been playing since 10 a.m. Beautiful touchy shot by Carlos. Always sensitive with the English when you're going into the end rail first. A little too much spin, too little spin. Ball takes a completely different direction, so a really nice effort. And a good shot by Carlos. Now he's got to pass this kiss if he can. He just gets kissed out right in the last moment. Not easy to pass, to calculate. Now Raymon taking a look at what his options are. He can go all the way in the corner and then try to play 4 rails. That looks like what he might be trying to do. It's tough on the table that's playing a little bit short. A little bit too much to ask on this table. We've been noticing the table playing a little shorter, so to stretch it out long. Could have worked in his home tables in New York, but not here. Thinking about that. And Carlos playing a 5 cushion shot. Is it long enough? Not quite there. But as you can see, he's defending. Raymon doesn't have that much here. Rail first. Ticky, beautifully executed. Rail ball, rail, rail. Happens really fast, but long, short. Gonna drop this in. Doesn't quite deep enough into the corner. Tried to bend it to the second rail. Leaves Carlos an opening here to either 5 rails off the right side of the red, or if he wants to feather thin this ball, he can go very thin on the inside of the yellow. That's what he's trying to do. He's gonna have to really slice this and get that cue ball. Nice shot by Carlos. We're playing only 25 points. It's a very short race here in the preliminary round. Only the top 3 from each of 8 flights will qualify. And when they do, they will play 40 points. Carlos attempts to double the rail shot and overcooks it. Either too much English or too much ball. Leaves Raymon a drop-in shot here off the red. Raymon points at his second rail, trying to visualize the line, a little hook to the second rail. He makes this love another good shot. Beautiful shot, perfect speed. Now the red ball bounces out, and he should have a path to go off the red ball in to attack that ball in the corner. Pointing where he wants to hit the third rail. It's a little bit too thin. Brings Mario back to the table. Carlos executes it nicely, gives himself another good leave. Managed very well. I think he'll like the next position he sees. Very similar. And Carlos, very smooth stroke. Quick run of three to take the lead. Oh, what a fine hit that was. Just sliced that ball in. He's thinking of playing it off the left side of the red, but it's a very difficult shot. Now he's looking at playing off the yellow as a short angle. Let's take a look at that. Just comes short. That's a nice run of four. With these short games, it's absolutely critical that every inning that these guys don't waste any innings, make use of every shot. So looks like he's going to go for a 5-railer. And he nails it. Perfect. Playing with a lot of confidence, Raymon.
Ismael Ramirez, Rigoberto Cuevas, table 3. Ismael Ramirez, Rigoberto Cuevas, table 3.
Just misses the corner. leaves the table open. Beautiful control by Carlos. And Carlos may choose to double the rail off the red. Although he's not looking like he's doing that. He's going to play a short angle, very thin. And hits it perfectly. Very nice. Now he can try to go off the right side of the red, his right side of the red, but it's possible to be a kissy shot. Oh, he drew it and tried to spin it to catch the last two corners up near the yellow. Very touchy, but also very defensive-minded. Leaves Raymon staring at a long-distance shot. That may have been the reason why he chose that shot. So Raymon's looking at how he can attack this as a cushion first shot. Taking a look at playing all the rails first, let's take a look at this line. A very good effort as he squeezes right in between those two balls. All he had to do was catch that white ball and he would have made the point. And he leaves Carlos a 5-railer off the right side of the red if he can attack it, or he can play it off the yellow. Yeah, he's going to stun this off the right side of the red and go 5 rails. Let's see if he can do it. Very nice shot by Carlos. Extends his lead. And now a natural off the right side of the red. Only needs to make sure he doesn't bank that red ball into the yellow. So he's got to slice it a little thinner, which he does, and nails it. And look at this. Opens up the red to the middle of the table for another very makeable shot off of either ball. So it's his choice. If he wants to play this thin off the red, he can play 3 rails directly. Smooth. Really like the way Carlos is playing. This is exactly how he has to play against Raymon. He saw Raymon play such a good game, so I think he came into this match making sure he brought his A game. Carlos waiting for the joining table. And he might be able to shoot this as a 4-railer if he can pass a kiss with the yellow. Ooh, he did, but then he kissed the red, but red stayed there. So he's a little bit fortunate if he can connect. Wow, that's a little bit of luck, but he did hit it good. He passed a very difficult kiss. Even though he disturbed the red, his cue ball still found the location. And a beautiful double the rail shot. Carlos on a run of 5, taking an early charge here. And wasting no time. Oh, now he's got kissed. This time he was unable to avoid the kiss and gives Raymon an opportunity. 8 points behind in only 8 innings. Raymon looking to maybe drop this yellow ball into the corner near the red. See if he can do it. It looked like he was playing long, 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 and he completely misjudged it. Didn't even hit the third long rail. Excuse me. Oh, and Carlos miscues. Looking to go around the table on that one. But he leaves Raymon a very makeable shot here. Raymond's going to have to play off the left side of the red. That's all you can see, really. And go 3 rails. He has to make sure he doesn't go in that hole, that gap between the white ball and the corner. That's very easy to do. He's got to choose whether to go long or short, and he's shooting with a masse shot. See, he had a good line. A beautiful shot by Raymon, masse shot, executed perfectly. Point. After such a fine shot, Raymon has to make an even finer shot. He's got to feather thin this red ball to avoid a kiss. And it's not easy to do. I don't know if it's even possible. I think he's going to try to go on the outside of the red, left side of the red, and then hitch the third rail right on the long rail right before the... Oh, and a kiss disturbs the shot. Wow, what a hit from Carlos. Beautiful shot and rewarded with a great position. And that's a second miscue in 2 innings. He needs to make sure that he doesn't lose his edge here. Carlos is up 16-7, but Raymon is dangerous from behind. Just about a month ago, Raymon Groot beat the world #1 player, Myung-Woo Cho, in Korea during the World Team Championship in Germany. And all of us watched that live stream live in New York while he was playing. And wow, a good effort by Raymon. Just misses the red. He doesn't leave Carlos much. Even though Carlos is near the red, there's just no angle to get to the yellow. I don't see a shot here. I don't see a shot. But he's very experienced. I think he probably sees a whole bunch of different shots. He's going to hit this so thin the yellow hardly moves. Well, he did. He hit it. He didn't move it, and he did play a little defense here. All he had to do was just tickle that ball. And now Raymon tough shot here, really tough. Wow, beautiful shot by Raymon. He passes the kiss, and then he grabs 2 long rails and then dives forward with a big hook and just nips the red. Terrific shot by Raymon. Now he'll play off the outside and go 4 rails. Just clips the white and 4 rails with left English. Let's see, does he have the line? I think he does. Beautiful shot, great touch. Gonna try to hit this real thin and go 4 rails. Just gotta make sure he doesn't go too short. That's a very, very easy to do on this table. And he didn't like how he hit that. Really wanted to hit that, needed to hit that thinner. But the defense is there. Always good to leave your opponent lots of distance, preferably stuck on the rail. Carlos missing the last few innings, giving Raymon a chance here. We're only playing at 25, so Carlos has to close this out. He's got a big lead right now. And this is the perfect chance for Raymon to do it, actually. Very nice. How he spun that in. Looks like Raymon's going to have to hit cushions first on this. He's looking at where he needs to connect. Dead corner and 5 rails. Or 3 rails directly. Dead corner all the way down. Almost. Very good effort by Raymon. But dangerous. He's left Carlos. A close ball so that he can get a good hit on it. And the red ball is pretty big in the corner, so Carlos can use this inning right now to take a big to make this lead almost insurmountable. Let's see where he cuts this yellow. Well, he avoids any kisses, and he drives the yellow right into a position where his next point should be very makeable. He can either play this rail first off the yellow, but he looks like he's going to play with right English off the red and go 3 rails directly. This is a really nice shot. And that brings all the balls together too for him to make more points. Beautiful choice. And I believe he shot that may have even shot that opposite-handed. That's extra impressive. He's doubling the rail here. How'd he hit it? Perfect. Wow, he's taking a tremendous lead. 19-10 in only 13 innings, guys. Now he's looking at slicing the left side of the yellow and dropping down long, short, long. Very nice shot. Oh, just misses it. And Raymon just can't believe that he's back at the table. He has to make his move now. Carlos is only 6 points away of taking this. And the qualification, this qualification match, it's very important that Raymon maintains a good record and a high average, win or lose. Still very much in control, it seems. Everything's in the middle of the table. That's where he wants it. I believe he can hit either side of the red ball. He may even be able to hit the left side of the white ball to make this. Don't know if he can avoid a kiss with the red. Looks like he's going to slice it away and go 5 rails. Can he make it long enough? 5 rails here. Beautiful. Does he pass the kiss? He didn't have much freedom where to cut the first ball since he had to avoid the red, which he did successfully, but then he had stretched the cue ball long enough. He drove it right into a kiss, so Carlos happy to be back at the table unscathed. Continue his onslaught. He reaches 21st. Only playing 25 points here. Raymon just thinking about what went wrong there. He realizes that there's an error in the score. There was an error in the score, so they've corrected that. Carlos Mario only needs 4 now. It's not over yet, though. Raymon could stage a comeback. He's done that many, many times. Oh, and Carlos gets very, very fortunate. Gets kissed out and goes right into the line. Right into the line to score. Pretty fortunate, actually. I believe Carlos will play off the left side of the, his left side of the yellow. Short, long, short, long. Yes, he does. And now Carlos is playing for 2. With a very makeable short angle here. Or he could play at 5 rails, actually, off the red. Instead, he's going to spin it. He's going to hit it full and spin it out of the corner. And just doesn't quite get the spin. Okay. So now Raymon, there is no tomorrow. He has to make his move right now. He needs a big run. The last match, he ran a 13. Which might be the high run of the tournament so far. But if he makes a 13 now, that would just catch him up. And Raymon plays at 7 rails shot. And he judges it perfectly. Wow. That could be a turning point in the game with a beautiful shot. Leaves himself with a short angle. If you can see the left side of the red, he'll be able to hit it long, short, long. Hits it very well. 100% of the ball. That's a great start. Still, he trails by 10. He knows that this might very well be his last inning at the table. Carlos Mario is playing very, very strong right now. He looked like he's going to force follow it. Looks like he's going to force follow this and spin this ball. Oh, feather thin hit. Perfect execution. Making up some ground. Now with some smart defense, he has to keep making these great shots, and then if he ever misses, he needs to use a good speed so he doesn't leave Carlos with any easy shots. Raymon is taking a look at the line for his cue ball. How he's going to attack this. Let's take a look at what he's doing here. He's going to go to the end rail and then whip around the corner and try to reverse into back behind the white. Let's see. What a shot! He didn't play it that way. He was playing it on the short side, but I don't think he's complaining. Looks very focused. Sometimes you get a little roll, that's okay. The game is difficult. Take what you get. Raymon's got a very makeable shot. He's finding exactly where the third rail he wants to hit. And if he makes this, that red ball will be on the same side as the other two balls, and he'll have another easy shot. He knows this. Trying to stage his comeback. His level of focus is very high right now, folks. He knows this is maybe his last inning at the table. Now, he didn't want that red to be frozen, but I think he can hit very thin on the outside of the red, go 4 rails, attack that white, and hit it with a speed, so even if he misses it, he can give a pretty good defense. Let's see what he does. Oh no, he's playing on the inside. He's really going up and down. This would be amazing, folks. Fast speed here. Short, short, short maybe. Big stroke shot. Did he have enough speed? Just comes short. Very good effort by Raymon. Unfortunately, he leaves Carlos a makeable shot, but it's not that easy. That red ball not in the corner, so it's easy to go around it. Carlos needs to avoid some kisses too if he's going to go 5 rails around the yellow. The yellow could come into play. I'm very curious to what he's going to do. He can go off the left side of the yellow with check side and then try to spin it slowly. That's what he's doing. Let's see, is he successful? He's very successful. Beautiful shot. And Carlos now playing for 1. Got a wide open shot. Raymon knows this might be the end of the game. Carlos is looking at playing on the right side of the red. It's very unusual that he might even think to do that. Ah, yes, that's what he's going to do. He's going to off the right side of the red. And he nails it. And Carlos defeats Raymon Groot 25-16 in 15 innings, world-class level. I believe that's like a 1.6 average. But that's a very, very good game by Carlos. Raymon Groot is not out. He has so far been undefeated, so this is his first loss. And only in the top 3 from the qualification rounds advances. So as long as they win the rest of their games, they could very well both advance. But the average and the record makes a big difference. I want to thank everyone for joining me and watching this exciting 3-cushion match. These guys make it look easy, and I learn a lot. I want to thank our sponsors. Before we move on, of course, we have the best billiard cloth, Simonis, one of the oldest companies in the world, over 330 years old. Simonis billiard cloth, authentic, accurate, and always. Aramith Billiard Balls from Belgium, the best spheres in the business, preferred by almost every top professional player. Predator CRM, Carom, Revo carbon fiber shafts. That are these new materials and technology have really taken the 3-cushion world by storm. You can find these products on caromsports.com website. $1 Million Billiard products. Check out Hector Ocampo's collection of 3-cushion products. the USBA. Join the USBA to find out how to enter organized competition for 3-cushion billiards in the United States. Thanks Spinhound for the software that we're using to keep track of the data, keep track of the innings and the scores throughout this event. And thank our host, the Billiard House here in Modesto, California. And our gracious host, Javier, the owner, has done his best to make this a special trip for all the top players. Again, my name is Ira Lee. Thanks for joining me. We're done for tonight, and I hope you'll join us tomorrow, where we still have 3 more days of play before we crown our national champion. We're going to start tomorrow here at Ira Lee 3C at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, take care.